Welcome to the Prairie Street Prime Culinary Kitchen. I'm your chef, Chef Kendra, and you are cooking kosher with me. Today, we are going to make our Italian wedding soup with the most amazing ground veal you have ever had. It's delicious. I want to start by getting my soup going because the veal meatballs are actually going to cook in said soup. It's really easy. A nice glug of our favorite kosher extra virgin olive oil, some mirepoix. Mirepoix is always the trifecta. Carrots, celery, and onions chopped and ready to go. Okay, just give it a twirl with the spoon. Add in my 3 cloves of slivered garlic. Season her up with some coarse kosher salt and fresh ground black pepper. And now I'm also going to add in a little sprig of fresh rosemary now. Rosemary is a hardier herb, so it's fine to add it in at the beginning of the cooking process, whereas softer herbs like your basil and your parsley should be added at the end so that way their flavors don't just cook out and they stay nice and bright. All right, just gonna break that up with my fingers. Give it another stir. Oh God, it just smells so good. All right, now I'm gonna add in my low sodium kosher chicken stock and a big old handful of spinach. That'll just wilt right down. Let's let this cook down and come up to a very gentle boil. All right, let's talk about this veal. Prairie Street Prime's Kosher Ground Veal is a proprietary blend that comes from the shoulder of the animal. It's just the most desirable cut. It's typically a very lean cut. In fact, olive veal is very lean, but this has a really nice amount of fat that just rolls right through it, keeping it super tender and really, really flavorful. All right, so nice simple preparation here. I'm just gonna season it with some coarse kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. Aha, now my secret ingredient, lemon zest. I just want that bright yellow rind, nothing below the surface, nothing down to the white. It only gets better. All right, a crack of an egg, and then mix it up, babe. Again, hands are the best. So it's gonna feel wet, and it's gonna feel wet because it is pretty wet. But don't worry, just be delicate, give yourself some time with it. Don't over mix it, but make sure that you fully incorporate it. And as you roll your balls, I want them to keep like a smaller size, like a golf ball, okay? Again, be delicate and patient and kind to your veal. And voila! All right, just checking in on the soup. I'm ready to cook my veal balls in here, and I'm just looking for that gentle rumble. So we're good to go. Here's the technique. You're gonna take a ball of veal onto your spoon. Then we lower said ball of veal down gently, slowly, with lots of love into its cooking phase. All right, you see how it's already cooking here? That's what I want. All right, and then just plop it in like a little dumpling right off the spoon, and you just keep going. All right, there we go. Let's let them cook. And it's time for the big reveal. Oh yeah. Oh, and it smells so good. I cannot wait to dive into this. I just want to give you a little preview really quick. Look at how beautifully these veal meatballs stayed, and oh my gosh, all that fresh, those delicious vegetables. I told you, the marriage of meat and veggies. All right, let's see what we got here. Gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to just dress it up a little bit. I'm gonna have some fresh basil, just nice and ripped on top, just the way my grandmother used to do. Okay, and some fresh parsley. Oh my goodness, this is so bright and delicious. A couple of little things here. because I'm keeping this kosher for Passover, I did not add any breadcrumbs into the veal meatballs. I also didn't add any like pasta or anything like that. If it's not Passover, feel free to go ahead and do that. If you would like, you could add some grated cauliflower in place of the pasta. That's always a nice little addition, but totally not necessary. Now I'm just gonna add a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil because it's pretty and delicious and nutty. And now I can eat it. And what I love about this dish is, again, it's just super bright and fresh and light for spring. Oh my gosh. So what was so interesting about these veal meatballs is you saw how delicate they were. Totally worth all the effort. It is melt in your mouth velvet. For this recipe and for all of our cooking tutorials, make sure to visit us at youtube.com/Prairie Street Prime. Every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we are posting new videos, keeping you inspired, keeping you confident in the kitchen. Go over to prairiestreetprime.com, order up some of this delicious meat. Let us know how it works out for you in the comments below. We'll see you next week.
Subscribe to our channel now and set your notifications so you don't miss our latest recipes and chef-led tutorials. Then head over to prairiestreetprime.com to shop for your next big meal.